I had done some adjustments to the settings, and it turns out they were sketchy. Anyways, someone came into the room, pointed it out, and I took a little break, checked the chunk that you missed before this, and found out that, yeah, that's what happened. So I don't even think I'm going to publish that. Let's recap. So I spawned here, I ran here, did a turn in. There's actually a couple funny things that happened along the way, but I wanted to check out Shimmering Flats. Once I got here, I wasn't actually planning on questing here. I was gonna, like it says in the description, Herbing and Hillsbrad. I thought I'd run some quests over there, but then I couldn't resist. So what I've found is the Scorpids and the Vultures are pretty doable here, but they don't have a high drop rate, but it's good XP. So I've done a couple bars, and I managed to kill a Basilisk, so I think I might need to go grab this Basilisk quest. I passed on it before. Instead I took the Turtle quest. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it, because it's listed as a level 30 quest, but they're level 34. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. They're level 34 mobs, as far as I can tell. I'm gonna just go look over here. Okay, this guy wants me. Oh, bye-bye. Yeah, what the hell? Why does it want me to fight level 35 snappers for a level 30 quest? I don't get it. That seems sketchy AF. Unless they're just really bad at fighting, but like these things were pretty difficult. So I'm a little bit sketched out to attack level 34 hard shell tortoises. I got trouble. I think you're gonna have to sleep. No? What the fuck happened there? Ugh, worst possible time for a guild invite ever. Fuck you. Well, I'm glad I didn't die, but I have no idea how I didn't die. because I played so many things wrong there. I just got super lucky. Alright, so gotta remember at those moments that shape shifting breaks those stuns. Like, strafe jumping's great, it saved me, but I probably could have done better by just getting out of that form altogether. Okay, so I wonder if I can kill this thing. At least it doesn't burn the mana when it fails like that. That's nice. Nice touch, resist. Okay, I think that these things... Well, actually, these birds might actually be good with caffeine. Those are the scorpids that are killing me up close. Or it might have been the basilisk, I can't remember. There's this. I think the best thing to do is cherry pick the lower level ones, like fight the 33s, not the 34s when possible. Pull them onto the road when possible. This is treated like a wall. Kind of. It's interesting. I don't know if you've seen that technique, but there's people that like pull stuff over to fences or short walls and then like jump over, and the thing has to run around the end and come back, and then you jump over, and in the meantime while it's doing its little run around you can hit it. I've never really mastered it, but it seems like an intelligent technique. Ugh. Ooh, level 30, that's what I want. Yeah, look, it had to run around the end of that wall. I mean, this isn't a good example because I want to fight this up close, but if you want to keep distance on something, yeah, I'm so confused by this level 30 quest to kill level 35 hard shell tortoises. It's a very odd one. Okay. 33, well, I guess I'm gonna have to fight this thing because it's kind of in my way. And I noticed that one of these aggroed on when I was fighting the scorpion earlier. I hate resist so much. See what I'm talking about? It's actually kind of funny that I'm talking like I'm teaching you something. I'm just figuring it out myself. You guys probably all know this already. Okay. Reminds me, I need a this is the exact thing I didn't do. Fight this thing in the face to face. Okay. Yeah, this reminded me because I was thinking about hitting mana, and then I realized that I don't have any potions of healing right now, otherwise known as healing potions. So let's see what I got here. That I can't use yet. There we go. I won't create all, but I'll create 5. That's how many stack, right? Yeah. Ooh, leveled up on the staves there. doing, man? You creeping over this wall? That's the other thing that I didn't figure out for the longest time is like, if you start your cast facing the thing and then it runs off to the side, you can just tap your arrow button, or I think default bind is a D key as well, but I have that on something else now. Do I have that on? Oh yeah, that's my entangling roots. Oh, let's get rid of that. Kind of picking away at these all right. Almost died a couple times. At least a couple times. Come on. Nothing. Cool. It's funny, I actually prefer fighting using magic as a druid, but never really learned how to use cat form until this guy, or maybe the last guy on my first Doom Hall druid. Actually, he was my second Doom Hall druid. But anyway, my point is, once I actually embraced the cat form, I realized, okay, this is way too good. Like, the only thing it isn't good for is like fighting something like this that has literally better armor, because it just blow for blow hits harder. So just, it'll outlast you basically. But it's cool to meet a mob now that's like, obviously what I want to do is use magic. That was weird that that one didn't really react to the wall. I need to switch these two around because I keep almost hitting the sleep, the magic dust. It's weird that I still didn't pick up that frickin' quest. So I'm killing these things, but not, it's not quest related. Be right back. So I was just thinking about how all the quests in Hillsbrad are all in that little town. So they're easy to retake later. And out of those, the one that I want to do the least is poison the dog. So that's gotta go. That just is not going to feel good to me. Okay, so I don't know if this is actually what I've been killing, but if I'm going to fight basilisks, I better have the quest. And what do we got here? Let's do this, this, this. 34, let's pass on that. What the hell? That's interesting. So that's what, one of 3 different kinds they want? What is that again? Let me find our sample. Okay. Right, okay, got it. I guess I could have dropped that tortoise one too, because I'm too chicken. Well, okay, I said that, but let's just see what happens here. Right. Called that one, to be honest with you. And of course, this is the only shellless tortoise around I picked. It has a soft shell. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to get cocky now and attack a level 35. I'm just going to calm down a bit. Oops. I forgot. I don't want that. It might be the first time I've used Wrath on this character. Well, I think early on it might be your only spell. Okay, so vultures are a go, scorpions are a go. I don't think I'm going to pull that off, but like not right now anyway. It's just a little too time consuming. I think what I want to do is level up here if I can on this grind. Oh. So here you are. Take that and that. Okay. Yeah, like level up here from XP is probably likely, and then I want to run. I mean, this might be crazy, but I'd like to run to Gadget Zone. If I get that flight path, then I can. Oh, and before I leave here, though, I want to take those 2 delivery quests. Because that's my kind of XP right there. Flying around talking to NPCs for levels. Okay, so I guess that cat took out most of this stuff, right? Let's try another one of these. Okay, that's good, because actually I want this and this. Oh. Not ready yet, eh? Oh, okay. Somehow I had enough mana left for that. That was nice. Oh, okay. Sketchy. And another shellless tortoise. But yeah, look at that blue bar. I mean, it's all rested XP, so that helps quite a bit, but still, it's fast. Kind of enjoying killing those turtles now that I've pulled it off a couple times, but man, I sure wouldn't want to aggro anything else at the same time. Yikes. Mystery meat. As a vegetarian, that is completely disgusting. It's funny that I said that because I absolutely never claimed to be a vegetarian. Well, I mean, obviously you can never say never because I just did it, but usually what I say is I eat a vegetarian diet. There's a difference somehow to me. Yeah, that's funny, I didn't realize it until I realized it, but that's the whole purpose of this racetrack wall, is just to soloing these things. Okay, since I'm super close, I'm gonna turn that in.
Honored, I'm sure. Off and away. Alrighty then.
I thank you. How kind of you.
Ooh, there's a 32. It's on. Yikes. Fuck off. Hmm. Really, eh? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, so that actually broke the spell, I think. It doesn't always, it sometimes does. Oh, okay then. too sure if this wall works the same. Oh, I'm not going to find out on a 34 though. So I think I might just go back to where I was. Is this from that Leatrix add-on? Lets you pull back super far. I don't always use it this far, but it's kind of a cool option. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, good. And that just showed me that I really need to hit a vendor here. Oh, okay, that wall doesn't work. Brutal. How about a little heal? So you know I'm feeling panicky when I get back into clicking heals. Whoa, what the heck? Come on. No. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that here. So all the tortoises around here are the higher level ones. What was that? Oh, that's it. resist. Some lucky dice rolls. Okay, so I've already killed the scorpions I need. It's down to the birds. Is like the next closest one I can complete. Forgot about the rocket car parts. Okay. So I'm gonna look for those for a bit. Try to pick off those last few birds. Cool. How did I know? Okay, I'll tell you what. Really, eh? I don't remember it exactly, but I watched some video where a guy was explaining like the exact way that calculation is done, where the mob follows you. If it's a certain amount of seconds, it'll drop away, but if there's one strike in there, then it'll chain it together. And then he also had some, what seemed like some pretty solid theory about if there was two of them, how that worked. I almost feel now that I'm talking about it and I can't really like express it properly that I should watch that again. It'd be good. But the main thing that I got out of it is if you're gonna run, don't attack, because it screws it up. And if there's two on you, they're going to drop away one at a time. Oh, there's a bird there. That's what I want. It's the level 32. Perfect. That guy's invited me so many times. It's ridiculous. I almost feel like he must be using, or they must be using an add-on that just targets every person in the zone that doesn't have a guild, I guess? I don't know. Like, some people are like kind of polite and they'll message, and they've got some kind of like keybind paragraph that they paste into a whisper. That guy just spams that. Nice. Yeah, I forgot about that little path over there. Those are too close. Some Seems like I'm gonna get a double pull of 2 level 35s if I try to loot that thing. The map says there's rocket car parts over here, but they seem way more well defended than the ones from the other zone. Oh, this looks a bit better. These ones are good. Ooh, are those dead? Perfect. This could be it. Can't resist this. Yes. Okay, so I don't really feel like grinding through 8 more tortoise shells, but I'll grab this one. Run away. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to Ratchet anyway. Okay.
attention. Off with you. Watch your neck. Be good.
I want that one too before I leave. So what else can I do here? I can grind basilisk, or I guess salt stones would be what they're called here. Can pick up the rest of these. Car parts. But it's a little bit of a chore. Should have known. So they basically position these things so that you're likely to aggro something. Pick some bruised meat. Forgot about the vendor. Oh, come on. 30. That's crazy. Okay. Watch out for that hyena. No. It's tricky how they put these level 30s over like, in between other mobs. Whoa. That's a close one. So much for my really sticky glue. Now I'm gonna have to go farm some magic dust because it's just way too expensive on the auction house. I mean, having said that, if I got lucky with it, that could be the next money maker, but it just wasn't very lucrative the first time that I went. Jeez, God, come on. Well, at least I found the area where the more available rocket parts were. It ended up being a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It's funny how to make up for the fact that it disappears at a distance, they called it Mirage.
Talk to me. Off with you. You good? Watch your back.
Whoa. $418 to go. Okay, so he's got something for
Off with you.
Nessuary. So now I got a bunch of like delivery quests. But that's about what I'm up for at this point. Where's the vendor? Drunken pit crew. There's allegedly a gun merchant here somewhere. This guy.
Yo!
Okay, so first all the dots. I don't need this. And that. I'm just gonna go. Convert. That'll keep. This can go. Oh. That can go.
Be good.
Right. Be right back. when I got up, I was like, maybe I should take a screenshot. And then I realized, actually, I called this a tourist trip. I should really take a screenshot of this racetrack. I should do. Maybe like. Hmm. 2 minutes, eh? I'll wait 2 minutes for a thumbnail. Okay, I think that's good enough. So what do we got here? I'm heading in exactly the right direction. Might as well just so now I'm gonna do like a sort of simple but kind of complicated round trip here. Goal number 1 is make it to Gadgetzan. Then once I grab that flight path, I'm going to fly back and do this alien egg turn in. Then I'm going to fly to Ratchet and do these quest turn-ins. And then if I'm in the mood, I'm gonna I was gonna say I'm gonna run to Nezet Hemingway, but that could be a little sketchy at this level. It might make more sense to go take the airship over to Stranglethorn Vale, kind of halfway down the coast there, whatever that's called. What is that called? Gromgal Base Camp. And then make my way to Nesingwary, as opposed to like taking the boat to Booty Bay and running this road. It could be done, but I'm just not really sure. Anyway, I'm pretty committed to all of that except for Hemingway. We'll see. Oh, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Holy. Cool. Okay, if I remember correctly, the flight path is out the other side here. Or what? There is no flight path? What the hell? Whoa, wrong Griffin Master. Jesus. That was crazy. Muckra to you. Almost Magora, the other flight master. Makgora. Okay, so
You safe?
No, just for fun while I'm here, because I like this kind of thing. I'm gonna look at the what do you call it? Black market. Black water. Neutral. The neutral auction house. Okay, how many pages we got? 16. Wow. Okay. Seems like a lot. Oh, the sentry cloak. It's funny, it's the same stats as what I'm wearing. Minus 1 point of armor. Yeah. Good thing there's not too many maps to that treasure. I remember thinking that mechanical dragonling trinket was going to be way more helpful. In fact, all trinkets feel like they're going to be way more helpful than they actually are. Ugh. Guess I can't make that yet. Yeah, I think these are all like level 35 recipes, which is sort of weird. These are all 50. like someone's moving some gold over. Definitely buy 2 Briarthorn for 750. Sometimes the prices on here are just confusing. Why on earth? The other thing too is if you use this dragon, if you use this auction house enough, you realize like the fees are really high, so stupid auctions make even less sense. You're just wasting money. King's Blood for 19. I'll do that. Yeah, like I guarantee you. Well, we should actually see. I just paid 19 for 5. Now I'm going to pay 23 for 6. Let's. Do I have any? King's Blood. I have 8. So as soon as I get through, we'll do a quick test and see how much it actually costs to post that auction. I bet you like they didn't even break even. This is 7 bruiseweed for 8 silver. Like, what's this person thinking? Pardon me if you made that auction, but I mean, there's a lesson in there somewhere. And then this is the other, like the opposite end of it, like 14 oily blackmouth for 3 gold. You could, well, almost 3 gold. You could just sit and ratchet and fish that in like 20 minutes. I mean, I guess it depends on how you want to spend your 20 minutes, but this is somebody that was hunting for those big iron fishing poles, and they ended up with stacks of shellfish. Nirvana Flame. Okay, almost done here. Okay, so let's make it fair here. Let's go take 2 off, so a stack of 6. Okay, maybe they did make some money. 23. Alright, so it wasn't as expensive as I thought. But still, I'd rather just keep them than use them for that amount. Oh no. Kind of want to boon that, but it's not really worth it, so oh well. Should have been thinking. Jesus.
Hello.
Okay, well, a little bit of false advertising in the title because I don't think I'm making it to Hillsborough tonight. I'm going to make it to Hillsbad in a few minutes. Anyway, I'm glad I ran that rally cry of the Dragon Slayer buff, because that helped a lot with what I just did, I'm sure. It gives you all kind of I think it adds to your crit and shit like that. Ooh, interesting. There was somebody who commented on my volumes earlier, and then I tried to talk with them and they disappeared. And I just clicked on the icon, and it's somebody that's claiming to be, well, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but like addicted to streaming and gaming. But in About Me claims to be a digital artist with a passion for helping content creators shine with eye-catching visuals. And I was like, okay, actually this is the first time I've seen anybody claiming to be a digital artist on Twitch that actually has like cool graphics in their profile. The rest of them I would go and look and it would just be like, what? If you're so good at creating graphics, why aren't you doing it? So this person is EMME, so M, I guess, or maybe ME underscore capital YT. So because they helped me and they're actually making graphics, not just talking about it, and didn't even mention it to me, ME underscore YT gets a shout out. Okay, so let's turn this in and level.
What brings you here?
Green class.
We shall meet.
White Reach Post. Okay. So this turn in is like go turn in somewhere else time. Right around here somewhere. There. But I'm not doing that now. Now I am flying to Ratchet.
brings you here? There one.
Oh yeah, alien egg. Okay, got it. Jobs, my friend, with serious profit and potential. It's funny to get sent back here, but I guess the point is to start crossing over now.
Hey there, just passing through. Keep it quick, kid. I ain't got all day.
first. That was freaky with the boat shadow there. It was almost like a weird parallax effect or something. I thought I was like drifting to the right while moving forward. Okay, almost done here. It's funny, I was just thinking in all the times that I've picked this herb and this bay, I've never run into another druid here swimming and doing this. Once or twice when I was fishing I saw other classes swimming near the dock, but this is like easily the best place to pick it. The only place I can remember picking it where it was like anywhere close to this plentiful in one area is Manethil Harbor. Ooh, there's 3 black moss schools too. Okay, I'm gonna have to fish for a couple minutes here, because this is a rare oddity. This is like literally just money. Come on, man, quit it. Okay, so I don't want to forget that I have a talent point to choose, and then I also have a 31 ring in my bag that I want to look at, but I'm not so sure I'm going to switch to it. I bought it a bunch of levels ago and it looked like a really good deal, but at that time I didn't have two matching rings that give me 10 intellect and strength combined. Yeah, I don't think I want to drop 5 strength for 2 spirit, even with the increase, so I'm probably just going to have to sell this. It's a good ring, but this combo I have is really good too. Oops, I must have missed it, eh? This is the first time playing Druid that, like I've mentioned, that I've been using cat form for battling. I used to just throw magic the whole time. And putting strength and agility into the build was a really good idea, I think. It's helped a lot. Oh, wait.
Hey, how you doing? Keep it real. Have a good one. Keep it real.
wanted to fish that, but I think I'm gonna make this boat instead. I think I'm going to continue with this for now. Probably move to this because I had those issues with Starfire range earlier, but I'd like to get my mana down for shifting. First. Huh. See that bird? That was funny. Like, I can't recall ever seeing that before. The bird was on a path, like, regardless of the boat, but the boat happened to run right over it, so it just flew through the boat. Kind of like appeared here and flew into the wall over here. Okay. Actually, I was gonna say I'm gonna try to get on that boat back, but
Have a good one. Be good.
oops, I didn't mean to do that without looking at it. Oh, I see. Okay, so now I got a bunch of Booty Bay quests. That's kind of cool.
Well met. Light bless you.
Oh, alright, missed it. Dang. Okay, well. Let's see what I got here. Okay. Well, I'd rather do that than fish firefin snapper. It's kind of useless. Top 4, okay. What's this guy got?
Time is money, friend.
No.
Hurry back.
Later on. Who am I supposed to talk to? Baron Rebel something or other. Baron, oh, there it is. It's not really in the tavern.
Next, traveler.
Oh,
There's opportunity to be had here if you're clever enough. Adventure awaits.
I'm gonna pass on that. Well, actually, I'm gonna carry that just in case I accidentally get that, but I don't think it's very likely. Let's see what these other ones are. Scalp ears, investigate the camp. There we go. Okay, so government sponsorship's gotta go already. Investigate the camp is on. I'm going there anyway. Okay, so this is super unimportant, but I'm gonna just actually see if I can fish that oily blackmouth school on the other side. And then I'm heading to Orgrimmar. The other thing I want to do in Ratchet, because I just thought of it, is go buy some more vials, because the vendor's a lot closer than the nearest one I know in Orgrimmar. And I could easily forget that next time. Still have a few, but I'd rather be out there with a lot than a few. Okay, this might have been a waste of time because this school could be long gone by now, but it also could be there, so let's see. Yeah. Oh no, it's still there. Too funny. Nobody fishing right now. That was one thing I noticed about this server, is that the first few times I came here to fish, there was tons of people fishing. Whereas on Doomhall, I was almost always the only one, or there might be one other person sometimes. Come on, all I need is one oily, or 3. I guess 3's what I needed all along, not 1. Perfect. Okay, so yep. Alright. Oh, I almost ported.
Ah, potential customer.
Okay, you can have all this stuff.
Have a good one.
You too. Is there something to cook here? Gardening nectar. Okay, that'll be fine there. And then, what's going on here? Anything? Nope.
Yo!
Oh yeah. Dang.
Be
Okay,
good.
in that case. I wonder if that's like a weird new way people figured out how to run, or if that guy's just like lagging to the server or what. Yeah, it seemed like a stylistic choice. Okay, I need hot
Do I have a
spices.
deal for you?
It's nice you can just
Keep
buy
it
them
real.
individually like that. Level 30, eh? Okay, that's me done. So now I'm gonna port home and just hit the auction house briefly here. 20 for 12. Yep, that market is screwed up. Okay, so, but, I mean, you know, it's more reasonable, I guess. Okay, so if you can get 20 for 12, then you should be able to buy 10 for 650. So I'm going to sell them for 11 for 650. 11 for 7. That is a cheap auction. Okay, and then I want to browse. Oops, this potion. And those are going for 79, and then 82.99, and then it jumps up to 103. There's a lot at 79 though, eh? Okay. I'm gonna put mine up at 99, and then if all these sell, they'll go, and if these get undercut, I'll get them back. I don't really care either way. What about this? Something tells me I paid more than that. But I don't need it, so someone else can have it for 333.33. These. Holy, what the hell? And that's gonna do. All right. Once again, I'm completely sober, but I sound